Hey there, I'm Sandy Reese, Chief Encouragement Officer here at Get Fully Funded, where we show small nonprofits how to raise the money they need to fund their annual operations. I want to talk today about editorial calendars. If you're producing a blog, if you're trying to regularly post video on YouTube, you're sending out a regular email newsletter, you're posting on social media, you need to be creating content that's very interesting and engaging. It's all about the story. And one of the things that I find very difficult to do, I've seen it in myself, I've seen it in clients, is when you don't have that content planned out, you stare at a blank screen and you go, I don't know what to write. It's hard. And the way that you get around that is simply to plan out what you want to talk about and when. It's actually very freeing. It can seem like, oh my gosh, I got to pre-think all this stuff, but it's actually very freeing, and here's why. When you have 2 or 3 months or even 6 months or a year, if you're really ambitious, if you have all that content laid out ahead of time and you know maybe just the topic or the program you want to talk about, the story you want to tell, then when it's time to sit down and actually work on it, you're not staring at a blank screen. You have at least an idea of what you want to write about. Now, here at Get Fully Funded, we post on our blog every Tuesday morning, and I typically try to do a video to go with it, although I've not been quite as good with video, and the reason is because I didn't have it planned out. And I was every week looking at the schedule and saying, ooh, I need to shoot a video, but I don't know what I want to write about, I don't want to talk about. Here's how we fixed that. We carved out a couple of hours, and I sat down with my team, and we said, okay, what is coming up in the big picture? What events do we have? What things do we want to promote? Same for you. What events do you have? What things do you want to talk about? What do you want to bring to people's attention? And we said, what are the things that we could write about or talk about that are going to help support that? And so we literally tend to do calendars around here, like, I'll show you this real quick. Our paper calendars that take up like the whole wall over here. And yes, it is color coordinated, and yes, all those different stickies mean something. So we do a lot of planning on the calendar, but what we have started doing with our editorial calendar, as we think about what we want to write, when we want to publish it, we actually use a tool. You can see, you might be able to see it on the computer here. It's called Trello. Trello boards are awesome, they're free, and it's particularly helpful if you're involving more people. So if it's just you, maybe it's not that big a deal, but if you've got, like we do, we literally have about 4 different people who are contributing to the blog this summer. That Trello board, it's nice. It's accessible to everybody online, and everybody can see exactly where we are with each article. We love it. It's really cool. What happens, though, with that, I never have to have that blank screen syndrome again. I don't have to wonder about what should we be writing about. We have thought it out. It's strategic. Assignments have been made. People know what's coming and when, and so it's a huge comfort to know that that's figured out and that it's supporting everything else we do. You can do the same thing. Just carve out an hour or two, sit down and just pre-think the topics. What I typically do is I pick a topic, I brainstorm a title, and we start thinking about things like keywords. If we're posting on our blog or on YouTube, what are the keywords we want to use, and then off we go. Just get it all nailed down. Now, does it matter? Can you do an editorial calendar on a paper calendar like that? Yes, you can. If that works for you, do it that way. If you like a tool like Trello, use that. If you'd rather just use an Excel file, a Word file, it doesn't matter. Just pick something that can help you get organized and use it, because it will help you be more organized, stay on top of things. You'll just feel less stressful, and you'll be able to spread the word about the good work your organization is doing. And that's really what matters. That's what we're here for. You can get more tips like this on our blog at getfullyfunded.com/blog and on our YouTube channel at getfullyfundedtv.com. See you next time.